In this quick video, we're going to cover one of the most popular features on the GCSE Pod website, which is our Paper to Pod guides. Now, these guides are available for English and Maths, and they are designed to direct students to the appropriate videos on the GCSE Pod website to fill the gaps in knowledge that have been identified by doing mock exams. So let's have a look at one of these guides. They're an online PDF document which can be viewed online or printed, and this one happens to be for the AQA exam from June 2018. You can see this was paper 2F. Down the left, we've got all of the questions as they were in that exam paper, so the numbers marry up with the paper precisely. And then next to each question, it gives you the pod on GCSE Pod, which is relevant to the skills that were tested in that particular question. So here we can see that question 2 obviously covered converting between decimals and fractions. Now, there were two key ways that schools use these guides. The first is for the teacher to use them. So let's imagine you've just done a round of mock exams, you've marked all of the papers, and you've identified that as a class there are a few questions that they all struggled with. You can use this guide to easily identify the videos on GCSE Pod that will help the students better understand the particular skill or the particular knowledge that's needed to answer that question. So if, for example, it was question 4, we would know that the video on GCSE Pod is symmetry and we can see where to find it. That can be then used in our next lesson to help fill that gap in knowledge. The other option is to use them with the students themselves. So what you can do is print off one guide per student and then provide it to the students alongside their mock results. This way, the students can then sit with the PDF guide and with their mock results and highlight each question that they got wrong. And by doing so, they will highlight all of the videos on GCSE Pod that they should watch to fill their knowledge gaps. Once they've highlighted the document, they can then very easily find those videos because the link at the top of the document takes them directly to a playlist where all of those videos have been collated. So here are all of the videos that were in that Paper to Pod guide, and the students can just use the favourite button, which is the star on the right hand side, to favourite those pods ready to revise from their favourites playlist. So the question is, how do you access these guides? Well, we don't want to make them available through the GCSE Pod website because students could use them as a way of guessing what's going to come up in these mock exams. So instead, we've created a web page, and you can visit this web page at gcsepod.com/past papers. And here you will find a list of Paper to Pod guides. Now, as mentioned, we cover English, so these are all the English guides, and then these are all the Maths guides. Simply find the past paper that you used, click View Playlist, and that will give you all of the videos, and then to access the guide, you just click that button there. If you need any help, as always, please get in touch with the GCSE Pod team, but hopefully that'll make your post-mock revision even simpler.